Start.
Good morning. We're going to try to show you how to make standardized tests on the copy machine. So the first thing you got to do is you got to hit this button that says Teaching Assistant. Takes a second for it to load. Number of questions, so my test had 50 questions. Number of choices, mine only had 4 choices for multiple choice, so I put a 4 in. And now I need to print the test. So I'm going to hit print. I want to print a key sheet because I got to have a key sheet to put my key through the machine. Fields cannot be left blank, so I must have screwed something up. Number of students. I'm going to have 6 students on this test, so I got to put a 6 in there, and then I hit print, and it's going to create my bubble sheets. They print out over here. So then you go back to the classroom. This is your answer key. So while they're taking the test, you fill in your answer key. They're going to take their test, their standardized test. It's super duper important that they only mark the circles. No extra pencil marks, no extra notes. Nothing extra can be on the test. It has to be blank. It will screw it up when you go to grade it. So now they've taken their test. You come back to the copier. You've got your answer key filled in. You've got all your tests completed. I just blanked out the students' names. You hit your teaching assistant button. And now you go to grade the test. Print correct answers, print the letter grade. So that looks good. You put the papers in the tray, and then you hit this button here. And it scans the test. It's scanning them through right now. If someone puts an extra mark on a sheet, you'll get an error that says there's an error message, and you have to look through the test to find which test had extraneous marks on it. Now we're all done. You're going to hit finish. It's checking to make sure all our scans were okay. This is where you would get the error message. Now you want to go to print details, and this is going to create a photocopy of each student's test. It's going to create a photocopy of each student's test with the number wrong on each test. So here's one that was 100%, none wrong. Here's one with 3 wrong. It puts a box around the one that was wrong, puts the correct answer out in the margin. Here's one that had 4 wrong. Here's one that had 13 wrong. Again, it puts a box around it, puts a letter out in the margin. So that's basically how it grades it. There's a second report that you can print. This report's really cool. It's the print summary report. And when you hit the print summary report, it'll do an item analysis for you and break down each of the items that students got wrong, tell you how many people got it right, the most missed question, the least missed question. Some pretty good data on this summary report. So these were my 7 students that took the test. You can see they scored from 100 down to 74. Here's another breakdown, a bar graph of the scores. Here's a breakdown for your bell curve. We had no B's, D's, or E's. Hardest questions, easiest questions. It breaks it all down for you. It's a really good function. Really, really like the function on this copy machine. So if you have any questions, call me down and I'll help you walk through it when you use it for the first time. Have a great morning.